Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone. Let's move to our today section. Before starting our practice, we will look into it. Before starting our practice, we will look into it. What is exactly coherence? As we discussed about it yesterday, our ideas should be connected to connected with each other. But let's discuss with example today. Can you let me know my screen is visible or not?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Alright, thank you for letting me know. So I'm putting the one question here and we will see the answer of this question. So this is the question and I'm going to put answer here and you will tell me either according to your opinion either the answer is coherent or not. Don't think about your opinion should be right or wrong. You're free feel free to give your opinion, whatever is it. So this is the answer. Is this answer is readable or should I? So this is the answer. Can you read and tell me either this answer is coherent or not? So question is what is your favorite hobby? Answer is my favorite hobby is playing video games. I enjoy it because it helps me relax and escape from stress. For example, when I play action games, I can get really involved in the story. I also like playing with my friends online, which makes it even more fun. Additionally, video games improve my problem solving skills, which is something I really value. Who would like to tell about this? Either it is coherent or not. Anybody who would like to add his or her opinions regarding this answer? Either it is coherent or not. Any guess?
Yes, ma'am, I think it's coherent.
All right. What about other opinions? Okay, sir. Can you tell me why do you think it is coherent?
Um, because I didn't see any kind of mistakes here.
Okay. What type of mistake are you talking about? Grammatical mistakes?
Yes, ma'am. And one more thing is that the all these sentences are connected with each other by using additionally, and because it helps me relax and escape from stress, and with an example as well.
All right, I will come to your suggestions. Your initial suggestion is that mistakes. Okay, when we talk about a mistake is a marking criteria, but when we talk about coherence, we usually agree with your second point when you talk about linking words and connected. Therefore, right, but mistakes are not considered when we talk about coherence. All right, so these comes in under grammatical range and accuracy. So, all right, you said it is coherent. All right. What about other opinions? Either this answer is have coherence or not.
Ma'am, I think it's coherent because we use different connecting words like because, for example, in it, so it's coherent.
All right. All right. Any other one who would like to add opinion? All right. So this is the answer. Now tell me, either this answer is coherent or not. This is answer of the same question. This one, which I have pasted here now.
Like, I think it's not coherent because the person is asked about only his favorite hobby, but he is telling about all the things that he likes or to do. So I think it's not relevant to the question.
All right. Anyone else who would like to add their opinions, either it is coherent or not, and why?
Ma'am, it's not coherent because we not use connecting words here to explain different things, like we can use additionally or these kind of words. But here we use only and but, so I think it's not coherent.
All right. So thank you for all those who added their opinions. I appreciate your opinions. One thing I want to mention, adding linking words doesn't mean that our answer is coherent. It can be or it can't be. Let's say we are adding the word additionally to. Additionally can also tell about we're talking about something more. It can tell about that our answer is coherent. But here you can see I also enjoy reading, but I don't do it. So totally just using the filler was linking words doesn't mean that our answer is coherent. It can be, it can't be. It depends on. Okay, linking words can help us to make our speech connected, but you can see here is also use linking word also, and so it depends on. Okay, let's see what are the right answer. You all told the right answer. This is the answer uh, which is coherent answer, and this is which is not. So let's see why this answer is coherent and why this answer is not. Many of you told you the reason. Yes, you can say if I talk about my favorite hobby is playing video games, that's okay. I like playing sports too, and I watch movies sometimes, especially action films. I also enjoy reading. This person is talking about many things, but not developing, or you can say one is criteria which we also say in a writing that we have need to develop, use the one idea in main body paragraph, and then we have need to develop it. So same case, we have need to develop it. We have need to talk about a reason. Let's say you say my favorite hobby is playing video game. You have need to talk about why it is favorite, what happened when you perform this activity, and what benefit you can get. So these are many things we can talk about. But this person is randomly speaking different sentences without connecting it with previously. My favorite hobby is playing video games. I like playing sports too. Okay, this is alright. That person said sports, but which type of sports? Playing video games can be an entertaining part, but that question is doesn't describe which type of sport. This person can say that I like playing video games as well as sports like physical activity. In that way, they can be relevant, but it is totally not linking with previous I. And then the person started with but and doesn't giving I watch movies sometimes. This is another idea, especially action films. Uh, person didn't describe out why he like watching movies and specifically action films. And then again he said, you can see the person using also. I also enjoy reading. It's mean it's giving the addition something and can be linking in terms of that person enjoy two things. It is okay if you want to talk about two favorite hobbies, but you haven't talked about one and then you haven't explained and then you haven't talk about next. You can say that also is here that idea might be linking. This also is denoting that person enjoying two hobby. I also enjoy reading. That is okay. You can say that is linking, but that topic is not developed yet, not explained well. The topic is not developed very well, but I don't do it much these days. Then again it started, it didn't describe about that person can be if that person is taking this is as an answer favorite hobby, then that person can describe why he is or she is not doing reading these days. There might be some other reason, like that person have a busy schedule, that person is not getting time. In that way we can develop. My favorite prefers my friend prefers playing football, and I don't like being too into active subject. So you have noticed there's no coherence here. Speaker is randomly describing different ideas and without making any connection. So just using linking words doesn't mean that your answer is correct. It can add coherence, but in the right way. What then? What we have need to do? It. Let's discuss this solution, and then we'll come back how we can make our answer coherence. My favorite hobby is playing video games. I enjoy it because it helps me relax and escape from stress. The person is describing why he or she is enjoying this hobby because it can provide relax, and that person can escape from stress. And then that person is giving the example. For example, when I play action games, I can get really involved in the story. How the person is feeling when person take involvement in game, he forget about what is going around. He don't even in her brain, so that's why he can escape from stress. I also like playing with my friends online. The person telling how I play, I do not only play solely, I also like to play with my friends online, which makes it even more fun. That person mentioned previously that he is liking and how he can increase his fun when he try to play with friends. Additionally, now, this additionally is telling uh, what benefits video games as a hobby brings to him. Additionally, video games improve my problem solving skill, which is something I really value. So, how you can see answers are complex and how these answers are developed. This is we call talking about like this in writing part, writing task two in body paragraphs. We take one idea and we try to give answers, but we have need to develop it. How we can develop it by talking about causes, effect, reasons, benefits. So these are the different ways we have to give a mind. That person talk about give the answer, then talk about reason. I enjoyed why he. This is the reason, and then he gave the example how it helped him to escape from stress, and then he also mentioned that he is not playing solely. He want to make it more enjoyable, so that's why he preferring with playing friends. And that person told why a video game is benefit for him. It can improve her. Beside like relieving from stress, he can improve problem solving skill. So you can see what is the difference between these two answers. So this answer is the developed answer. When we see marking criteria in band 8 to achieve high score, we have need to develop a sentence, and we have need to develop like this, particularly in part 3 answer. So one may also consider for answering the part 3. I think I have not mentioned in the previous classes. You can talk about and can give reason. You can also mention example in part 3 as well. It is a good way to answer, but don't make every answer structure like this, giving examples. So you can mention example from a couple of questions. It can give a it will be a great way to answer this question. So hope so you have a get way how we can linking words help us to make a speech connected, but we have need to connect in a right way. We can also use additionally. My friend prefer playing football. So there's a different way. Person can say additionally I enjoy reading. So person is talking about different ideas. Addition is also a linking word, but this is just describing about two hobbies, not the person is not extending the ideas. So what so these are the different things we have need to go with it. You can see that the answer of the first question is jumping from like one idea to another without any clear connection. There are no connection. That question starts with a video game, then quickly mentions sports, movies, and reading without even fully explaining any of them. That person didn't explain anything, just talking about his like its favoritism to sports, movies, and reading. And even ideas don't directly relate to each other, making it hard to follow. You are not unable to understand what is the person's favorite hobbies. You are unable to follow it because person saying he likes playing sport, he like watching movies, he like enjoy reading. Even he doesn't describing about why he's not liking all these, why he's liking that specific hobby, what benefits he's getting, how he can enjoy while playing those games. So if I look into the second answer, we will notice that the answer sticks to the main topic of a video games and explaining why they are the like speaker favorite hobby. Then you can see the ideas are organized logically with clear connections using linking words like for example, additionally, and you can see the points flow smooth and easy to follow. You can easily follow. While in the previous question, it was hard to follow. So how ideas are logically organized? You can see there is a logic. It doesn't mention example at the start of sentence. If someone say, for example, might be you will not be able to understand better, but that person firstly mentioned escape from stress, and then he logically recognized how logically he told about that how he can relieve from stress, because when he or she tried to play the game, he forget about, I think he involved too much in playing games, so that's why it can help them to relieve stress. As well as then he mentioned new idea how he can improve problem solving skill while playing games. So that's the thing which the speaker is valuing. So I hope it will be helpful to understand coherence. If anyone have idea, anyone have any suggestion or would like to add in this, you are feel free to add it. Even if you have a question, you can ask it, and then we can move to our speaking practice.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the explanation. I think you were right about the coherence. It's mostly uh, about the logical answers. Like if the answer is logical, then we can say that it's coherent. So, like just I was saying that we are using some additional words and because words, but I think it's not necessary. If our answer is logical, then we can say that it's coherent. But I
Yes.
have one question here. So here we are the examiner is asking what is your favorite hobby. So what if he was asking like what are your favorite hobbies? So who can we answer that?
What are your favorite hobbies?
Yes, what are your favorite hobbies?
All right. Before coming to this answer, let me talk about your linking words. So we have need to use some linking word because sometimes it help us to follow the our speed. Let's say if we talk about additionally, it will help us to follow the person is trying to give me another benefit of playing video games. So we have need to use it. And you said, what are your favorite hobbies? So, as if you this is the question, then you can take only two hobbies. But you have need to talk about one hobby, that's video game, and you have need to talk about reason and then example, and then you can talk about another hobby instead of additionally. So you can easily answer. Favorite hobbies means multiple more than one. So you can just take two hobbies, and that will be enough. Let's say you have answered this hobby and you mention, and then you give the example. What you can do instead of uh, taking this concentration, you can talk about like my another hobby which I like most is book reading, because it can why I'm much interested in reading books in free time. This is because it can provide me knowledge about the world which I can't see visually. So they are very, you can say they can expand my knowledge. They are very simple, so you can describe one sentence like this, so in that way your answer will be complete and enough.
Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
So, if even the speaker is asking too many hobbies, two hobbies, multiples mean two are considered as multiple. Don't try to answer like this. Even in the writing part, in normally, this is the best way to answer in even in the writing part of body paragraph one. Anyone else has question? Alright, then we can move to our practice today. So let's start our today practice. If no one have questions, let's talk about. Okay, sometime keep in mind sometime examiner asks some few questions before even started in the part one. It can be or it can't be. Something like what is your ID, what is your name, what you study to make you just adjusted with the speaker examiner. So there might be or there can't be. So you can see the examiner asks second data about himself, her homework, study, and other familiar topics. So sometime some people call it part zero, but it is not necessarily. They can be one or two even questions. They can't be. So you have need to ready for it as well. And sometimes one question is very common, even you will see on different videos, where is your ID card, like examiner asks and you can, he asks to show you and you have need to show it. So let's talk about social media. Which okay, we are working on fluency and coherence, both in this week. So we have need to let me remind all these steps which or strategy which we have need to adopt. We have need to speak consciously. We need to aware what we are saying. This is called mindful speaking, so that we can uh, get the errors ourselves to note down all those errors. And when we speak consciously, then we have need to catch or filler words, catch and pass, and we have need to use catch and pass strategy which we have discussed. Like we have need to pass a little bit instead of speaking the filler words. Another way we have need to make our speech slow down so that we can get some time, but it shouldn't be too slow as we discussed yesterday article. It shouldn't be too much slow and too much fast. It should be in a normal pace so that you also get the some time to gather your ideas while speaking. And second thing is that if you're making your speech a little bit slow down, so your pace should be like sometimes consistent. Don't like this. Sometimes you are speaking too fast, sometimes too slowly. And another thing we have discussed, sometime in couple of questions we can say there is a interesting question. Let me think about it. I have not tried it before. So these are a couple of phrases. Even if we need 1 or 2 seconds to answer the question, to think about it, we can use in so 1 or 2 times we can also say the examiner that can you repeat the questions. So in that way we can also get 1 or 2 seconds to think about the question. So it shouldn't be much. It shouldn't be a couple of times, but not in every question. Keep in mind. So let's move to our practice. Which social media website do you use? Who would like to answer this question? Anyone? There are multiple participants who would like to answer this question. Which social media websites do you use?
Ma'am, can I answer?
Sure, ma'am, you can.
Okay, I use different social media sites, but nowadays I am more active on LinkedIn because I used to I want to see different job opportunities and uh, I want to apply for higher studies. That's why I prefer to connect with people who can offer me these kind of opportunities. So I mostly use. So nowadays I am using LinkedIn the most.
Take instead of repeating the same ideas analysis, in my opinion, how you can make this answer coherent. It is lacking some coherence. Let's say I'm currently using LinkedIn social media platform too much. In my opinion, it can open a lot of job opportunities if you are consistently placing some posts and comments. So if I answer this way, because you are trying to adding some professional opportunities, if you talk about or answer in that way, it should seem that it is coherent. Why you are using too much? Because you think that staying active there can open some job opportunities, and even you can say it has a lot of opportunities, job opportunities. So that's why I'm currently using it so that I can know about all those opportunities or jobs which are placed there. So there are two different ways in my opinion. There can be multiples, others can add. Okay, who would like to practice the entire test today? Can you raise hand?
Ma'am, can you repeat your question?
My question is, how many of you want to practice the entire test in today class? What about others? Are you don't want to practice, or you are not comfortable while speaking in the main session? Can you tell the reason? Okay. One thing we need. One thing we need in speaking is confidence, so that we should become comfortable while speaking with the examiner. When we try to speak with one person, it's mean we are comfortable with speaking with that person. And when we sit in the exam, we don't have any confidence and we become nervous when examiner asking the question. So to maintain your confidence, we have need to practice with different persons here. So that is also the purpose of this session. So if you want to practice and you are not comfortable, I can uh, make breakout rooms and can add 2 or 3 person, as well as I can also conduct the practice session in the main room as well. Anybody who would like to practice entire test in breakout rooms, raise a hands if you want to practice in breakout room. I think only a one person. How many of nobody want to practice neither in the main session nor in breakout rooms? I can add to 1 or 2 person in that breakout rooms, and you can take tests with each other. All right. So there are 2 person. Ma'am Shasa, would you like to practice in breakout rooms? Okay, there are 2 person. Anyone else? So I can add you in a breakout room if remaining wants to stay in the main session. It is okay. So those who have raised. Have you get the request? Okay, I have you, Nazir and Imrasa, have you got the request to join the room? I've sent you, you both can join that room to practice in breakout rooms. If remaining participants want to practice here, it is okay. So let's do the remaining practice here. Who would like to answer the part one question? How much time do you spend on social media sites? Anyone who would like to answer these questions? All right, if you are not, you don't want to practice, then can you take my test being an examiner? Who would like to ask the question then from me? Anyone? Am I audible to you? Hello? Can you confirm am I audible or not? Hello? Okay, my voice is not audible to you. Can anybody confirm? I think, Sir Farooq, would you like to take test from me, being an examiner, if you don't want to give answer? Sir Haris, would you like to take test from me? Ma'am Amen, would you like to take? Are you not acting here or are you not speaking? What is the reason? Hello? Nobody is willing to take test from me. You have just need to ask a question. It is not a big deal. All right. I think, okay, can anyone let me know, are you present? Are you not present here or are you don't want to take my test? All right. So, any of you have registered the test recently? I think, let me check. And do you have any plan to give this exam in future? Anybody can share? All right. Let me then continue our practice test. Let me check. Okay, I have ended breakout room. But how much practice you have done for this test?
Ma'am, we discussed how we can improve our uh, problems. Like ma'am discussed, she's not feel confident when she speak, and I also mentioned that I am lacking in coherence and I am also not a fluent person. So we discussing our problems with each other.
Right. I think that's a great way. I have asked many people, but no one is ready to have the to give the test. So that's why I decided we can conduct it in the main session. Even nobody is ready to take my test as well. So that's why I undid the breakout rooms so that we can practice in main session.
Okay, ma'am.
So let's move one by one. Who would like to give the answer first of part one? So we will move part by part. Ma'am Naza, would you like to give first or Ma'am Shaista?
Yes, ma'am, I would like to give answer.
Okay. Uh, any of you have registered the exam? Ma'am, have you registered the exam or not? Or Ma'am Shaista, or are you new to for this practice?
Ma'am, I joined this session. It's my first lecture. I have completed the IELTS session. Ma'am, Sir Hamza, have took that session. I know the strategies, but I did not prepare well because I need to improve. I need a practice.
All
I
right.
register the any exam. I think I will join it. I will try when I will confident to fully prepared because English speaking is a very tough module for me because I feel underconfident. Told the strategies about my lack confidence with Ma'am Nazia. She told me first of all try to speak slowly and second one just speak up.
Yeah. So, right, as soon as you get the satisfied score, you will go for it. It's the right strategy, but my only suggestion is you can improve only speaking if you try to speak multiple hours on a day. Otherwise, it is not possible like to do speaking because you can do listening, reading, and writing yourself. But for speaking, you have need to speak it with different people. So, thank you, ma'am, for adding, and I hope so. Uh, you will start your practice soon. So let's continue our session. Oh, how much time do you spend on social media sites?
I think I spend my plenty of hours on social media sites nowadays, especially on LinkedIn, because I'm exploring different opportunities and I am learning from different mentors. So I prefer to connect with them on daily basis.
I mean, so in this question, coherence was not the issue, but you have multiple failures. So you have to work on it as the strategies which we have mentioned, and you have used plenty of like hours. It's a good use of vocab. What kind of information about yourself have you put on social media?
If I achieve something, like if I complete a task or learn new thing, I upload it on LinkedIn, so that my sorry, so that I get suggestions from other people if I'm lacking something, or I get appreciation if I'm improving in something. Ma'am, again, I guess these are filler words. Ma'am, if you are speaking, we are unable to listen. You are not audible.
All right. I think my mic was muted. I have said a lot of things. So let me say it again. Mm, you didn't get any suggestion about third question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So okay, you have me to tell about I uploaded. You said I uploaded. You have me to say I upload because it was in present. I upload. You are doing something regularly. It is in present. It is not in past. So another thing, as I mentioned, you have need to become mindful speaker. You have need to s- initially you find difficulty. However, when you try to recall yourself before speaking, you might be able to get an answer. That, you might be able to understand that you have need to speak mindfully, and you have need to notice your word. It will take some time, but it will help you. Another way is beside speaking in session, also try to record yourself or try to give ask the question yourself, like look at the question and try to record the answer. I have shared the one app in this previous class in this chat. If you have, then it's okay, otherwise I will share it again. In that way, you when you will record, you will notice a lot of failure words that you are unable to spot it yourself, because when we are speaking, we are unable to notice it, while when the listener is listening you, he or she might be able to notice a lot of filler words. Sometimes we don't think about that we are even speaking filler words. So when we record a session, there are a lot of filler words and they are easily catchable. So try to record it and try one question and then record it. Then again start practice for the next question, because the question are full part type in that app. So if you have app link, it is okay. Otherwise, I will share it again.
No, ma'am, I don't have any link about any app.
Okay,
You can share.
that
Talking about the 4D app,
which app?
Fondi app.
No, it is not phony. It's I speaking app is a name. It is free to use. So there are variety of even answers you can go through. You happy to go through with one topic per daily just to get the different ideas. Don't try to memorize it. Just go through one topic on a daily basis. As well as you can record in that app for each part. There are full tests. So, in order to understand what mistake are you making, I will share today in the official Slack channel, so it will remain pins, so that I don't need to share it again and again after the class. Okay, is there anything you don't like about social media?
Yes, I don't like one thing about social media is uh, push us to use it thoroughly without any reason. I think this is their algorithm, which shows different engaging things, and we stuck on things without any reason. That is something I don't like about it, because this is something by which we just waste our time and scroll these sites without any reason.
By scrolling these sites. So only one person I noticed a coherence issue, while I think you can improve flavors. And so okay, without push us. All right, you're saying that are you trying saying any website that you just push up to use a website? Or are you talking about the content or ads in that context?
I, I think I should add they compel us. This is a better word, because their algorithm, I am explaining how their algorithm shows different things which we like or which we search in a previous day. So I just want to explain this idea.
All right. So you can also explain this idea. Sometimes they show different ads, and one ad takes to another website or another videos from one ad to another. So this process continues, and we are unable to get rid of it, and we waste a lot of time. So this is also the one way to answer this question as well, because we must know about ads, because we every day see and we can explain these things. It depends on whatever ideas come in your mind on the sports, but creativity of idea is not the marking criteria. Okay, who would like to answer part one answers? Next. All right. Okay. Then anyone can take my questions for part one.
Okay, ma'am. Let me ask you.
Okay, participants are free to add suggestions.
Which,
Ma'am, if you're speaking, I'm unable to understand you.
which social media websites do you use?
I'm not much interested in using social media website. The only which I preferred is LinkedIn, and this is good for my professional growth. And I try to upload different things on a regular basis there.
How much time do you spend on social media sites? Why or why not?
It totally depends on how much time I have. If I have much time, I usually write one post on a daily basis. In a case if I am busy too much, I just open it once in a week.
What kind of information about yourself have you put on social media? Why or why not?
This is the professional website, so I always put stuffs which are related to my career growth. Rather than this, I do not comment on any post which is beyond this. Sometimes I try to read some articles which are helpful for my learning, but I don't comment on such articles.
Is there anything you don't like about social media and why?
Sometimes there are a lot of contents and we are unable to differentiate which one is useful. And most of the time, LinkedIn algorithms are giving various recommendations which are not need for us, and even they are not useful for us. So I just waste time by watching those videos which are recommended by LinkedIn algorithm. I think if you want to say the recommendation, what would be suitable? This came in my mind now.
Ma'am, you give all answers, I think correct. But in second one, you have a few filler words, which I noticed.
All right, thank you for your suggestion. I have need to work on it as well, if it is. Anybody else who would like to answer for part one? All right, then we can move to part two answers. We have a few minutes and we both can practice part two today. Ma'am, would you like to answer first or should I go first?
Ma'am, you can go first.
All right, let me make a note for it. Okay, you can start the 1 minute timer for preparation and then it will let me know.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, your 1 minute is completed.
All right. So, couple of months ago, I decided to I decided to buy curtains for my room. Um, Initially, I thought to visit shops which were near to my home, but just because of not having time, I canceled that plan and decided to buy from online shops. The one common e-store is Zaras in my country, and many people have positive reviews about it. So I go through different varieties on that websites and read different comments and reviews written by different peoples. So one seller was giving very beautiful curtains which I liked very much. But when I read some comments, some were negative. But those comments didn't um, change my mind to buy those curtains because remaining were very positive. So I made a decision to buy those curtains. When I ordered that when I ordered that curtains, I was very concerned about quality and the colors. Something which I have listened about my friends, they don't deliver the right color which you order. Sometimes they replace it with another one, but it was not case for me. When order reached my home, I pay for that curtain. The quality was very good, and the color was the same which I ordered. And I like the seller sport during this process. He was very cooperative, and after placing on in my room, whenever new guests came, they also asked me about from where I bought this curtain. Because and even when I tell about the price, they always say it is very cheap. We can't buy very good quality in such a in this price. I overall I have a very good experience. I just bought those curtain first time from East Road, and I can't forget about this experience. In future, if I want to buy, I will definitely prefer the same seller. And these one other thing which I like about these curtains, this just totally changed look of my room. So as soon as I would made a plan to change those curtains, I would go to the same store again. So that's all for my side.
Uh, you have repeated few clauses. That's the only thing I have noticed. I think filler words are very few this time.
And what were the classes which I've repeated?
Ma'am, the way you are explaining about price, in this sentence you repeat few clauses related price 2 to 3 times, and then in next sentence is two, but I don't remember exactly.
Arvita. Then I have need to avoid it. If it is rephrased, then it is okay. But if it's the same phrases, then we have need to avoid it because we are showing a language and we are able to rephrase and describe. If we are describing one idea, another time it is okay, but it should be rephrased. Yeah, you're right. So, ma'am, have you prepared it, or should I start 1 minute timer? If
Yes,
anyone,
ma'am.
uh, would you like to me to start 1 minute timer, or would you like to speak?
Ma'am, I think can speak. I
All
have
right.
idea.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Then we have a couple of just minutes to for this session.
Okay. Few days back, I have visited a exhibition, art exhibition, where few of my colleagues and friends, what I should where my colleagues and friends present their own art pieces and paintings. And one of them I really like, and after some time I got to know this is made by my one of my friend, and it was not a typical scenery painting, but it was related and art. It wasn't very explanatory, but have different strokes, and it looks mesmerizing to me. So I have asked him to buy to sell this painting to me. he hesitate, but when I compel him, he offered me this painting without any payment, and he just gifted me. It was a very unique piece. When I uh, uh, now I think I can't speak now. I don't know why. I can't explain.
All right. But your vocab was good for this topic, like art pieces, art scenery, painting. I think you used many mesmerizing. There were also another words, but few of them I have noticed. Your vocab was good, and there were fewer fillers compared to the part one, because sometimes we can stuck in ideas for part two, because part one is usually about us, and we have need to talk about a little bit less, so that's why there's a much. But in this part, you were much try to use select the answer. I think you have you note down the points. When we don't note down the points writing, we are also stuck while speaking, so we always, whatever the topic is, whether it is very easy,
But
we always need to answer all these questions by writing, so that these comes in my mind without thinking in the mind, so it is a good approach. I think we can
yes,
improve.
ma'am, I have written few points and I have complete idea too, but I don't know why I feel stuck. This problem is very common for me. So can you explain how can I overcome this? I feel like freeze somewhere and I can't speak thoroughly.
Alright, ma'am, can you ask the same question in the beginning of tomorrow class, because our time has been ended and there's an exception time. Ask
Sure,
me the
ma'am.
same question in the beginning of the tomorrow class and remind me. I will answer this question. Okay, thank you
Okay,
for all
okay.
those who participated in, and I hope so it will be a learning experience.